You're all I ever wanted. Or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart.
Are we filming? Because
Well,
I
we
want
already
people
are.
to see.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
people to know the beautiful voice that you have.
No lessons, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't say. You don't
Like an
say.
angel just came down.
Yes. Yes.
Got his wings. And Lionel Richie, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like if I didn't see you, I would think Lionel was here.
Really? Thank you.
Yes.
If I was blind like the girl in the video.
Feel my face.
I forgot about that. She's blind. in the
He's
video.
stuck in a blind chick.
And she makes that really gigantic fucking mold of his head.
It's,
Remember?
it's only stalking if she notices you. Stalking, right? Isn't that the way that works?
Well, she touches his face and
Well,
stuff.
then what is it then? If she doesn't, she's not aware that you're stalking her.
But then you're on a date.
How many dates have you been on?
A lot lately.
I sit at a table across from her and just make eyes. And,
Yeah, she orders dinner, I order dinner at the same time. Hello, sir.
need some water.
I'm gonna get a water. I gotta hydrate.
What's hot?
I played all that music this morning.
I'm Marco. And Ruben.
You didn't play any music?
You played some music. Nacho,
Carlton,
check it in.
Puto,
Yeah.
the usuals.
Favorite
But
song, Mr. Carlton.
Yeah.
so what's up with you, man?
Hey,
Only Drink Swords by, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Yes, we are here.
I love the liveness of this like intros now. It's like we're like we start to, like this is what happens. We just get sidetracked. It's the entire show.
And then
Just
we're
get
in.
sidetracked.
I am drinking for a little bit. I'm in the midst of limbo as before I find out my results. So I'm kind of on my last hurrah.
Well, I
got
mean,
3 weeks to live or what?
I don't know, man. My liver has like maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. They found some stuff in there, and you know,
You want a new liver?
I
I got a guy.
what was that movie? Repo?
Oh, yeah, with Jude Law and
Forrest
Forrest
Whitaker.
Whitaker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it's gonna get. Like you gotta like basically rent a body part.
Bagel cookies from the shop over here.
Yes.
you have donuts too?
I don't know if they have donuts.
No, they don't donuts.
I get,
No.
get
Ooh,
donuts.
donuts.
Bagel, anyone want bagels?
No. Can I get a coffee? Can you get me a coffee?
Bagel coffee?
No, I'm good, sir.
I'll take a coffee as well.
I'll do a coffee.
I'm
Black
this is
as
my-
well.
This is my
You
breakfast.
like your coffee black like you like your
My women.
black and bitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah,
I was gonna say
I like my coffee like I like my women, hot and bitter.
let's say hot and strong, but all right.
Strong bitter. Yes.
Scalding.
With a little bit of my cream.
Just a tablespoon.
It's too early. Like it's too early for this shit.
Just a tablespoon of cream.
It's
ladies
hair
and
play
gentlemen.
ball.
Is that all you get?
That's it.
That's all you get is the tablespoon?
Tablespoon of cream. Just for some color. That's it.
No, I can't. There was a it's non-dairy. I go, might as well just stick to it. Then I get used to like having that.
No, yeah,
I think there are far worse jokes said at a bar. You know what I mean? Like,
are there?
We've said them.
yeah,
Let's get Yardley here and
Yeah, it's
No.
It's early still.
yeah. We are doing the show just a bit early. I know nobody can tell just by the way we do stuff, but we were going to do it earlier, but we were in a bit of a rain delay
Yeah.
when we got here.
Our normal seating was preoccupied.
I know. I should have.
Why didn't you just lucky them?
I know. Because there was 3 of them.
Look at that, thing.
Yeah.
And there was 2 of them when it was like they're both older than these
I
guys.
know. It's just lucky.
Oh my god, it was sick. They'll move. God, that was hilarious. So we had mentioned earlier to ourselves that we don't have any real topics.
No.
We're just gonna go on the fly. But I did reach out on my Facebook for topics, and Cindy jumped in. She's like, "What happened with Trump being inaugurated yesterday?"
He was secretly inaugurated.
Oh, was he?
Yes, by his followers.
Oh, okay.
He's still in power.
How does that work?
Well, it's a secret. Not even Trump knows. You know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, I'm still there.
Like fucking Lindell. Like he's like, I have all the proof, and then He's like, there's a lot of hacking going on. So then his stuff got hacked, so he couldn't give the proof. And it was like, wow, I can't believe people still follow this and believe this thing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Welcome to the new world, man. 2020 was definitely a pivotal point in our lives of finding people. It's almost kind of like we're in the midst of the Red Scare again. It's like people are calling each other commies, and it's kind of weird. I have friends that are Trump supporters, or two friends now, but two friends now that are Trump supporters. And
Were there more? Or?
there might have been, but but I have two that are confirmed. You know what I mean? And it was weird. One of them, we would go out like every week at least, and then he just kind of fell off. But I muted him on all my social media because he was. I mean, I love the guy, but at some point, it's just like, dude, your rhetoric is just. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Because when we're with each other, he's a far different person than when we're.
Well, that's a lot of people though. That's why you can't tell person, because some people aren't as vocal in person as they are on social media, because social media has given people a safe place to be obnoxious, to be racist, to be all sorts of things, and it's weird when you don't see it because they won't do that to your face, because there's repercussions, because some people just don't want to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I feel that I'm a little bit similar as far as some of my jokes and stuff. I always keep the same sense of humor. I try not to be overly political. I have been way more political over the last 4 years, but obviously there's a lot that's gone on.
Yeah.
So
What's going on?
We're just talking about just people in general.
Rhetoric.
How essentially now people are, it's all the Red Scare. It's like you're either a commie or you're not. But it's like everyone else that are calling liberal people commie. You know what I mean? Like, what? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird. It's just weird how there's now a division in our society that we didn't see before.
He's a communist.
But have you read you got to check out some of my literature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, brings me to my topic is, I don't know if you guys know this, but Lego does.
Communist Legos?
Yes,
sets?
communist Legos does communist. No. They do.
The Berlin Wall Legos.
Yes, you can now build a Berlin Wall out of
and
all
knock it down
Legos.
yourself.
Or keep it up.
Keep it up and oppress the people on the side.
Exactly. And you can also, if you act now, you can get the Wall of Mexico too.
Oh.
So you get,
Something half built.
So you get part of, part of the.
You don't get part of a wall. You don't get the full wall.
No, you get only, and then you just get billed for the rest. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the
It
way.
says 1,000 pieces, but only give you 350.
Yeah. But
That's funny.
they do now collective commemorative series sets, and there's two that I found that were really cool. Actually, three. They did the International Space Station. That was really cool. They did the Friend set. So you could buy the Friend set for $149.
It's the girl's apartment?
It's a girl's apartment with Joey's and Chandler's apartment attached to it, and they have, they stage it as not the real set, but the fictitious one. So you get even little spotlights, so you can move the cameras and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's really cool. But I pulled the trigger and I bought the Seinfeld set.
Ooh.
So is it just Jerry's room?
It's Jerry's apartment. You get Elaine, Kramer, Jerry, Newman, and George. But you also get, from the first season, you get the actual little background of when he's doing comedy.
Really?
This little stand-up club that he's at.
Yeah, with the red curtain.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
what?
It's great. So I still have it in the box though, because I'm like I can't wait to open it, but I have no space for it.
Yeah, you don't have somewhere to put that once you've built it because it seems like it's kind of a big set. Plus, you got to put all that together. It's going to take you a minute.
Yeah, that'll definitely take me a week.
I feel like Legos have become like IKEA furniture. They give you here's a map. Here's a road map.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Here's a bunch of tools that are not going to work for this map. You're going to have a bunch of leftover stuff. But it's cool. You even get a little Lego Superman. You know how he has that little Superman figure on his like thing? It's super detailed.
Does it have Kramer like he's set up to just come in through the door?
Yeah, it has the door and everything. You could just like, reenact things. Like, what is? What the hell? It's...
Are you going to be playing with the set?
Yeah. Of course.
What about the music? What about the little...
I mean, you can find it online. But the best part is I have a Kershaw Lego. So, like, he'll be guest starring every now and then. He'll be...
Kershaw was like either a baby or not even born when Seinfeld was around.
But not in Lego Seinfeld.
The super spit. Just have Kershaw as Hernandez.
Yeah. Keith Hernandez. Yes.
If we have a younger crowd, Seinfeld was a very good, funny show.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but there's always been that whole Seinfeld or Friends, and they both in their both respective rights are both equally fun.
I played this song last night.
I watch them both.
Orgasm.
Okay.
I'm like, all right.
Okay. So if you guys want to know, this is a. Well, we know why I got a coffee because I would like a Irish coffee.
Shit. Oh.
You want shit?
What? That makes no sense.
Coffee does. Coffee kind
Diuretic.
of coffee kind of loosens me up there.
Coffee got a bad rap. You know what I mean?
Coffee got a bad rap. It doesn't have a bad rap. It's just
Yeah.
The egg had a bad rap.
It's like I don't get how people can drink like fucking 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day.
Easy for me.
Hey, can we lower that a little bit?
I can
5 cups of coffee.
I can drink a lot of coffee, but
Black, no sugar.
Yeah, but I do cold brew. I do cold brew now. I'm into the cold brew.
I like cold brew.
I can just drink a lot of coffee and
Take shit.
well, initially the first cup of coffee, it makes me want to have to take a shit sometimes, and then it perks me up. But 3, 4, 10 cups of it later, I fall right asleep.
See, I rarely drink coffee. Like when I used to work in an office and stuff, it's very rare where I try to drink coffee because I don't want to become dependent on it. Like I see people getting up all the time, looking coffee and shit. So I'm like,
Oh, you want the real?
Yeah.
So I'd like try to find the right time. Like, okay, I'm at my lowest peak of the day.
Nighttime is the right time.
Nighttime is the right time.
You try to find the optimal time.
Like that, it's gonna get me through the day. So like I don't do it early in the morning because then they get like that afternoon crash. So it's probably like maybe noon till like 1. You finish off the day at the office or work, or you can go into if you have something else to do the rest of the day. But if you start taking it in the morning and then fucking like 2 hours later and then 2 hours later, then your body doesn't know how to fucking live on its own.
No.
Sometimes drink
Very
regular
hot.
coffee, but half a cup, but I'll do. I'm good with that.
Half a cup?
Yeah. I usually like this here. I'll do half this and then I'll switch to
Actually,
water.
crazy. Yesterday, my wife and I were kind of tired, so we both got an energy drink. We chugged them. And we were watching. I was watching that. We're watching that Monsters Inc. series on Disney.
What
Yeah,
is that?
it's okay. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's no bad.
But I started knocking out. She's like, "You just had an energy drink." I was like, "Doesn't matter. I'm not that caffeine dependent, like sensitive, where it'll."
Well, plus it's
You're just regular old Anthony.
it's just
That's crazy.
you're also older.
Yes. Nap in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I can't. You know why I can't? Because I feel like I'm gonna. If a certain time you nap,
I got an extra one.
I'm later. I'll do it later. Thank you though.
Back off on real quick.
Yeah, deal.
like a schmear,
Schmear. Speck.
like a schmear cum.
Little extra cream.
About it. But no, like I said, like for napping now, like I'm scared to nap at certain times. Like if I don't nap early, 'cause you can't take a late nap because then like the rest of the night I'm up. Like I'm like, oh, all right, here we go. I don't need a lot of sleep to get through a day. Even now, I don't need a lot of sleep.
It depends on my day. Depends on what I've been doing on that day.
Yeah. I'm kind of lazy, so like I'm like, oh, I don't know why I'm up. Like last night, I was up till like 3 o'clock watching that series.
Wow.
Yeah.
Series we're talking about is the Harley Quinn series
The
on
animated
HBO.
series. It's on HBO Max, but I think it was on Cartoon Network too. I don't think it's a Cartoon Network because there's a lot of cursing, and it's funny because the only word that they bleeped out because it was for the episode was cunt. Because like one of the guys, he calls Wonder Woman a cunt, and everybody's like, oh, he hates women. Not that he's a super villain,
Yeah.
he just hates women. I'm like, it's such a fucking weird like world in that shot, like that
Yeah.
timeline. It's a really cool episode. I mean, series.
Yeah, I just finished my last series, which is the Kaminsky Method, and just super adult, super grown up. So now I can go to something fun. You know, like the Harley Quinn, especially because I don't know if we talked about this last week. We probably didn't.
See, what happened was I randomly come into the bar and find
It
you
was a good busy last night. Again, it wasn't super jam.
inebriated.
I was partying because it was because I did all my tests and I'm in the midst of a limbo as we were talking about finding out what's going on with my liver and
Yeah.
it's somewhat of a last hurrah.
Well, let's hope it's not a last hurrah.
But you can't.
I know it is. It can never be. It can never like a doctor's never gonna be like,
Come in here, does
you know, you're drinking all right. It's always like you are drinking too much,
Well, I mean-
and you need to cut back to maybe one, maybe 2 drinks a day.
And that's it, but that's not the end of the world.
It is. It is. Who could ever have just 2 drinks?
Probably just depends on the size of the cup.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Which are the teacups?
Not joke for the chime in. You know, I mean, let's hope.
And let's face it, 1 drink at the Cove is really 2 drinks.
So there, that's 2 equals 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
A
math.
little bit lower last night.
It's math, buddy.
So it's like I can like come in for what?
So
you know?
you brought up a Suicide Squad.
Yes.
The new one.
Amazing.
You were infatuated with it.
Dude, you know, DC is what I like about DC is it's gory. You know, especially this particular Suicide Squad is extremely gory. It's like the killing is real. It's not like the Avengers killing where they, you know, like slash them and then they just fall. Like in this, if they slash them, there's blood, like real blood everywhere, and it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, they don't skimp on the violence or you know the humor. It's
Then they both left together.
Suicide Squad is to DC what Deadpool is to Marvel.
He comes back in.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Lee jokes. And you apparently fell in love with Margot Robbie, or just Margot Robbie for this?
No. I've always been in love. Let's look, Margot. I know you're a big fan of the show. You know I've always had a crush on you. It's, you know, ever since The Wolf of Wall Street.
It's from a distance, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
You can feel my vibe.
We go on dates every night. You know?
You just real?
She just doesn't know.
You just doesn't know.
Yeah, me and Margot
Or
Robbie.
your husband.
Yeah. Is she married? No.
married, yeah.
Of course she is. Of course she is.
Who wouldn't want to tie that up real quick?
That's true. That's true. And then her and I, Tonya, if you haven't seen I, Tonya,
I have it.
it's amazing.
I know it's like dark comedy, right?
It's beyond dark comedy, and but it puts in light what really happened, you know, with her and the other.
She kneecapped her.
Yeah, it was. Well, she did it. She did it.
She hired somebody.
Well, allegedly.
There was no allegedly. She went to fucking jail for it.
Allegedly.
There was no allegedly. Yeah, allegedly OJ killed Nicole. Allegedly. Okay. Yeah, we all know.
Gloves didn't fit, buddy.
Yeah.
Only to go to a high-end restaurant.
Must have quit.
Yes. A nice callback from earlier today, earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Of the show. I mean, just our lives. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. So if you haven't seen Suicide Squad, you are tardy to the party. It's highly recommend it.
The latest one?
Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's really good. It's really entertaining. Like I said, it's
Did you guys see it in the theater? Or did you
I saw it at home.
oh yeah. I mean, I watched.
I need to see it in the
I
theater
wanted
now,
to do
though.
the theater I saw, but my wife wanted to put it on. She couldn't wait. I just do the HBO Max thing.
Yeah, I mean, I already have it. You know, it's like let's just do it. But it does make me want to see it in the theater now because I'm like, fuck, this is so good, and you know, I'm like, my shitty system can only do so much. You know, I'm like, imagine hearing it in THX sound. You know, digital Dolby surround. You know, like oh. And I haven't been in the movie theater in
I don't
forever.
get excited for like the. I mean, it's nice to hear like the sound.
But he's a
the
sound guy,
amplification.
so yeah, you know.
I guess.
I am.
You like that ASMR stuff, huh? Touch drop.
I don't know. I watched it. I watched it on my phone, and I loved it. I thought it was done well. But you know, that's
I like how campy John Cena's character was.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
over the top.
Over the top,
Yeah, it's
just completely.
just the scene where they're going through the camp,
Oh my god, that was amazing.
They just
and then she's like, "How did nobody warn me?"
But you know what? I took that very differently because I think they were really supposed to kill those people. You know, like I looked at it very differently. Of like, they knew that they wanted to keep the other regime in power, so they wanted to kill them.
No.
When I watch it, that's how I took it. And the girl's like, "Wait, we're supposed to be helping," and then they're like, "Oh shit, like we fucked up."
No, they thought that the guerrillas had kidnapped Flag. Remember, she said, "Go save him." So they thought that they were the enemy. They never took the time to go like to scan it. It was like, "All right, we're killing everybody."
But that's the way it is sometimes. They're like, okay, these are guys are the gorillas. How do we know they're the gorillas? Because they have our guy. You know, they don't know that they're the good guys, you
Well,
know?
they're in the jungle.
the
so
good guy to
that's
somebody.
They're in the jungle.
Yeah.
So that's usually where the gorillas hang out.
Yeah.
Say gorillas or gorillas?
Gore.
Gorillas.
Gorillas? Gorillas.
Gorillas.
You ever seen
Gorillas.
Captain Run?
Long time ago.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Kurt
Love that.
Russell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love that freaking movie.
That's that. Oh my god! I can't believe you brought that up.
Well, because they're talking about gorillas, right? And so Captain Ron's like, what's his name? Martin Short's gonna go out into the jungle, and he's just like, "Hey, boss, I'd be careful. Watch out for the gorillas." And he's like, "Captain Ron, we're in the tropics. Okay, there are no gorillas here. Okay, let me just tell you." And he goes, "I don't know about that, boss." All right. So then he goes, and sure enough, he's like taking a whiz, and all of a sudden these guns come out of nowhere. And then he's like looking at Captain Ron because like they're on the boat with him, and he's like, I told you. And he goes, no. You said gorillas, not gorillas. Okay, big difference. Big difference.
What was it? I don't know what you brought up. Martin Short. And you ever seen Pure Luck?
A long time ago.
Dude, there's a scene where like he's like this like overly accidental, allergic to everything type of thing, like everything that can bad. He's like anything that can happen bad is gonna happen to him. He gets stung by a bee and he just swells up.
Yeah.
And then they look at him and they're like, "Are you okay?" "Oh, I'm fine." I don't know why. It seems like that. Like, is it me or like there's always this one scene in the movie just like you just find fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
And like nobody else sees it and like you're missing it.
All
Like,
the
it's
time.
genius.
I know I'll bring it up to somebody and I go, I don't know. I shouldn't tell him, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And you get that chuckle like, you're like, fuck. They didn't see it the same way.
They didn't see it the same way. You know what? Can I get a whiskey coke? Whiskey coke? Yeah. In a minute. Doing a lot of vodka lately.
I'm enjoying this Irish coffee.
Do you have other coffees? Mexican coffee?
Yeah. You do Mexican coffee with tequila.
But this is your favorite of the
This
coffees?
is my favorite of the coffees. Yeah, as you know, I love coffee. When I was not drinking. I was bringing in my own cold brew, to drink for iced coffee or cold brew with ice. But I don't know. My brain sometimes was like, wait, no one's gonna.
You said that the company you had posted your thing, right?
Yeah, the Rumble Jar. Yeah.
Rumble Jar. Did they reach you back up about that? Like,
No. But by the way, if you're into cold brew coffee, into making it, I highly recommend the Rumble Jar. They're not paying me obviously for this, but again, the biggest thing about cold brew is just how dirty it gets. It's really cumbersome to make, but they developed this little system and makes it super easy. So if you're into cold brew, go ahead and do it. I'm into cold brewing my cold brew though for a week. I'm like, I'll just keep it in the refrigerator for a week and see what happens.
Are you dry aging your coffee?
Yes, I'm dry aging my coffee.
How do you does it make a difference?
I don't think so, but
I move it over there.
In my brain it does,
In your brain it does?
Yeah. I'm like, I could taste this coffee that's been sitting for a week in its, in its grounds. No, I'm trying to. There's a certain way to do it, and I haven't figured it out because Damaris told me how to do cold brew the way the Starbucks does it. And you're supposed to. She told me something like you're supposed to leave it for a day in just regular normal water outside, and then put it in the refrigerator. Where I just get and I just put it in the refrigerator.
So let it warm, brew warmly, just room temperature. And
yeah.
But it's kind of summer. It's kind of hot. I don't know that.
It's super hot in my room, dude. I come home last night and I forgot to put my fan on for my fish. And in the tank, it was almost 100 degrees. And right now, my fish, Dr. Manhattan, is just, I don't know. I don't know if I cooked him. He's just looking at me like, fuck.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
How dare you?
So this morning I woke up and I'm like, I got to put the fan on regardless.
Why do you even turn it off? Shouldn't the fan on be on?
Because the fan, the way I'm doing it, I'm not doing it the right way, obviously, but the water evaporates faster. So the water level goes down a lot. So you gotta be careful when doing it because you can really take out a lot of water. But I keep an extra liter of water, of tank water that's been treated to just dump in for that.
You can't just put regular water?
No, you can't because regular water has a bunch of shit in it, chemicals and stuff, and plus LA is known for everybody taking meds and shit. So their urine has a bunch of medication in it. It doesn't get treated really well in our water system. So you have to detoxify that for the fish.
In the infrastructure deal, we should look into better filtration.
I would love to. I would
assume that it should already be done. Well, Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, I know. You know
Flint, Michigan.
Being for it, Flint, Michigan.
They still haven't cleaned that shit up.
I know. I feel so bad for them. I saw a documentary. It was, who was it? That doc guy, that liberal doc guy, Michael Moore. He did a documentary about how Trump came into power, but part of it was specifically dealt with the Flint, Michigan crisis and how that came about because they put this governor in. And this guy's a Trump supporter,
But the Flint, Michigan was way before.
I know, but he said all the things that led up to this. Okay. That was one of them. Another one was Gwen Stefani, because he found out that he was making less than Gwen Stefani on his TV show, and so part of him going on the trail and becoming president was because he's like, it was basically like a restructured deal meant on his contract to get more money for his TV show.
And that's so he never wanted to win. I always said he never wanted to win.
Right, but that's the way that, at least I know people are right now really pissed at me for saying all that, but that's the way Michael Moore structured it.
Yeah, it's not my words.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what.
Which I'm not saying makes complete sense, but I'm like, okay, it's plausible. I know a lot of people.
Narcissist. Yeah. It's plausible.
It's plausible, but he could have done again, just for all the political reasons too. But who knows? Who knows why he did? The only person that knows is Trump.
Yeah.
But in this case, he said he did it because of that. So there's all these precursors to how Trump came into become a president. But I don't want to talk about politics.
So remember last week there we had like a question. So I have another question from that site, Answer the Internet.
Okay.
Okay. So there's you have to choose one. I know which one you're going to choose, but I'm just going to choose one.
Well, okay, I'm interested to see if you think I'm going to think the right. How I think.
I know exactly which one you're going to pick. But we'll ask the question, and let me finish the entire thing before you answer. Okay. So choose one. Drink and never be hungover. Drink and never gain weight. Drink and always close the deal with a chick. Or never drink and your team wins a championship.
Shit.
It's for Albert. Trying to get him all wet before I get him on a third eye blind.
Yeah. I'm gonna go drink and never get hungover.
Really?
Dude, I mean, the older
I was
you...
putting my third finger up because I go, you were gonna drink and always close the deal with a chick. That was my if, answer, or bust. That was gonna be you.
You know what? That's what I really had to think about. But dude, the older I get, the more these hangovers are lasting.
Well, you may not be able to drink anyways.
That's true. Fuck.
We're not. Here, Abraham. Now let's for this purposes. Let's put aside that you're married. Okay. Mm-hmm. You have to choose one. Drink and never be hungover. Drink and never gain weight. Drink and always close the deal with a chick. Or never drink and your team wins a championship.
Drink and never be hungover.
You too?
Yeah.
Hey.
Albert.
No.
I'm just blaming you.
There's only 2 trash cans in here now.
It's funny because that was mine too. Like, as much as I would love the Browns to win a championship, I'm like, the Cavs got one, so I'm like, okay.
Because maybe they do or maybe they don't win.
Yeah.
But in your celebration, let's just say they do happen to win.
Yeah.
You are partying like crazy. You wake up the next day like,
What, see, this is
Champion.
I'm great. I feel like a champ.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean,
Yeah, but like 20 years ago, I would have said like, make sure I score with a chick
Score with a chick
always,
every time, yeah.
every time.
Yeah, my
that's what I thought he
earlier
was
days.
gonna choose. I was like, this is easy.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. My earlier days, yeah, that would have been me. But fuck, dude, like when you saw me on Monday, which by the way, thank you for seeing me, and I had no idea
And
that
driving you home.
And driving me home.
Did you really? Nobody told you what happened?
No.
Like you didn't call to ask.
No. I figured I'd find out today.
You just assumed that you walked home because your car wasn't there.
No.
Did you know your car wasn't at your house?
I didn't. I walked
outside
and I'm like, oh shit, where's my card? I'm like, oh, because my pockets are the key, and in my pocket I only had I had 2 receipts. I had 1 receipt for the bar
And one for Carl Jr.
and 1 for Carl's Jr.
Yeah, you made me take you to Carl Jr.
Yeah. And by the way, I paid like $7.95, which I don't know what I got, but
You got the superstar meal, but you got a large drink.
right, no ice.
Yeah, you got a large iced tea.
Interesting. So in my head, I'm like, oh, okay. And my tab was like, not reasonable, but super reasonable. And I'm like, okay, I must have just stood for a shift. And then...
Well, you from what I know, you were here a minute.
Yeah. And but it wasn't until later when I went into my bank account that I'm like, oh, my God. That's I'm like, I was here for like I don't even know how long, but I had 2 tabs. I'm like, that's not good. So,
Yeah, I tried to get you to stop.
yeah, but that's the thing.
I told you, I was like the one, like, you're the only one that cares. That's what you say. You're the only one that cares. Because everybody was like, just keep drinking. I'm like, why are you drinking? I don't know you had 2 tabs though.
Yeah,
I was like,
apparently.
Yeah.
Whip it out.
Well, you just start talking to a girl at the bar, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy her a drink, and then you got yourself another one. You know.
Yeah.
I just think that at one point when you start getting that buzz, nobody should pour you a martini
Yeah.
because it's not gonna end up in your mouth.
Right. Well, I mean, it was a celebration martini.
That cup is not made for drunk drinking. That is like you have to have a steady hand for a martini glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just ask for a martini in a bucket.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't give it. It doesn't take away what the fucking tastes like.
I think that's why those fancy guys though, they had like the patent leather shoes, so just when it spilled, just comes right off.
I needed to get some moccasins for sure.
Ordering fucking martinis.
They've just shaking the shit out of it all over the place.
Lemon drop martinis are delicious.
The cucumber mint martinis here are spectacular. Oh, you haven't? You're not. It is. You're not. Extra cucumber.
Like butter.
Yeah.
Like butter. Talks amongst yourselves. The Roman Empire was like the Roman Northern Empire. Discuss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little bit clamped.
Then the episode where Barbara Streisand actually shows up.
And everyone's verklempt.
Everybody's verklempt. So yeah, so no hangover, huh?
Yeah, no hangover
No
for
hangover.
sure. Because I mean, that day, Tuesday and Wednesday were just.
Tuesday and Wednesday?
Yeah,
It was
man.
a 2-day hangover?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying these hangovers now are just.
Well, that's probably because your liver isn't that good. It's having trouble
Well, there is.
processing.
Yes, there is that.
That's your issue. I'm like, oh.
You probably have to cut back significantly or just cut it out altogether.
I have to.
Because my friend, the one you met, Andy,
Yeah.
he's got like a liver problem too himself, and he only allows himself to have a few drinks, and very rarely will he drink.
Yeah.
Because if he has just a scotch too much, he's hurting the next day or two, and it doesn't take much.
Well,
for
that was
him.
like cuckoo. Like after a day of drinking, he's gonna take an ice bath for like.
Really?
Yes. He's in pain. I'm like, that's not good.
No.
That is not good.
When I get to ice bath status, I think I'm gonna just take a step
Yeah,
back.
like you know it's bad when you're drinking causes you to recover like a professional athlete.
It's true. I need IVs. I need Gatorades. I need.
Go hit the ice bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need to learn how to do. I just need to learn how to put my own pick line and get my saline going.
Oh, right.
That's the last thing you need. I need those like big band-aids that go over like body parts.
Like in Vegas, they had those guys or nurses that will come to your room.
They either go to your room or there was a bus. Remember, there's like a
there a
party
bus?
where you can get in the bus and they're giving you the IV where they're driving around Vegas
Oh,
and shit.
that's fucking awesome.
It's a great idea.
Hell yeah, it is.
A hangover in Vegas sucks. Because everybody else is still drinking and stuff. Like I told you, like when I was in Vegas and I was so fucking hungover that like I had to force myself to go because I had plans. And you know when you have plans, you're in Vegas. You get a small window.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like by the end of the football game because we watched a soccer match and then the football game.
Yeah.
You're still kind of drinking and stuff, mind you. That place that had best fish and chips I've ever had in my life.
That's a good thing is I love greasy food when I'm hungover. Oh my gosh.
I'm a big burrito and a Coke fan for hangovers.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. I was gonna say Italians.
By the way, sidebar. This needs to be said. Carl's Jr.'s fries are garbage. Why do they even do it?
I don't know.
Why do they even create them?
The crisp cuts are good.
Great, yes.
Crisp cuts are good.
Just
They're
give-
so much more expensive.
But yeah, their fries are.
Just when I woke up the next day, there was a few fries laying around. There was a trail, I think, leading me back to like the restroom or something like that. But
Were you
but-
eating on the toilet?
I was peeing
Do you sit
everywhere.
on it reverse?
Yeah.
So you use the tank You use the tank as your little
It's
table.
my bongo. It becomes a bongo machine.
It's in reverse.
But dude, like I looked at the fry, and the fry was like hard as a brick. I'm like, oh my god, like what the fuck is
Well,
in this fry?
nobody's. I don't know one.
Stick it up your ass.
I was trying to do both.
I don't know one fast food restaurant where their next day fries are any good.
No.
Uncooked. Nobody's fries are good.
That's not true.
You know what can survive are like the big steak fries.
Yeah,
The big steak fries, because I've had like
But
leftover.
unheated?
you have to put them in the oven. You have to put them in
What
the
no,
oven.
what
I'm saying, I'm talking about like just next day unheated.
Yeah, no,
Nothing-
no,
can't do
yeah,
that.
there's
that's
nothing.
what he's saying. Like
Yeah.
he tried that thing unheated. He didn't try to recook it.
It didn't deserve it. It didn't deserve
It just,
to
like,
be
should've warmed up in your
responding.
armpit.
Yeah, probably.
He's drunk, so he's like, oh, okay, oh. That was that reaction right there.
Now, did you go, or, oh?
no,
Oh, God. Oh,
so
God.
hard.
Yeah.
It was
You're
that.
drunk and you're like, I need food to help recover from this. That's life. That's life now.
Half the burger that I ate was eaten, and it was only the bun.
I'm hoping.
It was weird. It was only
It's like an enigma. It's like,
like, what?
The half-eaten burger was eaten. I'm like, what?
but only the bun was eaten. Like there was one bite out of it, and then the bun was gone. I'm like, how did this?
60% of the burger every time.
So you ate half the burger, but all of the bun?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I'm like, what?
Carb loading, huh?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck happened?
This is gonna help me.
Yeah.
Should order a Big Mac that way you get like extra bun.
Yeah. Yeah. So, just side note, ladies and gentlemen, just let's we need
Carl Jr. fries are garbage.
we need to get our
They're-
congressman a hold of this.
The next fry up is McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
No, I'll take. Like, it just depends. It just depends if you get them fresh. Any fries gonna be okay
Yeah.
if it's just cooked. But in most places, it's very hard. It's very rare where you get like, oh, they just made a batch. This is awesome. I'm really happy with this.
Yeah.
one.
Well, Del Taco's crinkle cut fries are amazing. I've been a
They're not
staunch
good the next day
reporter.
either. Because
I've been a
I
staunch-
had a drunk day where I forgot. Dude, I woke up. I'm like, there's fucking Del Taco here. Shit. And the fries were trash.
The crinkle cut, is that what
Yeah.
really accentuates the flavor?
Yes.
It's like crinkle cut. It's like crinkle. It's like it always reminds me of like 80s hairs. The fucking crinkle. You almost lost
It reminds me.
You almost lost it. Yeah.
It reminds me of snack bar French fries.
Oh yeah. Can I get
Yeah.
a fresher?
Snack bar French. That is absolutely
Yeah.
correct. That is snack bar French fry.
Careless Whispers, greatest song ever created.
I should try doing a fry like that. No, so I have this potato technique where like
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. David Messia's potato technique.
well no like
How's your
like
potato
for like cooking so like cooking so like when you like I would chop up like potatoes, dice them up, I'll cook them, I'll cook them in the water, to soften them up.
Yeah.
So then I'll cook the steak, and then I'll take the steak off, and while that's resting, when the potatoes are done, I'll put that to cook in the pan that had the steak drippings with a stick with like 2 ounces of butter, and just fry up the potato. So now the potato's really soft on the inside, but it's really crispy on the outside. It's fucking amazing.
You missed your calling, David. You just become a chef.
It's a little late in the game.
It's never late.
I don't think
It's
my
never
back or my like carpal tunnel would allow me to do that.
Being a cook is a young man's game.
Being everything as a young man.
Well,
Yes,
that's
because
true.
by the time you're older as a cook, you have other people cooking for you.
Yes,
You're
yeah.
just coming up with a fucking menu.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just sit there, you just scream at everybody.
Yeah.
And Gordon Ramsay everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I've seen Ratatouille. I know what it's like.
Ratatouille, yes.
But for the
seen
first time.
I've seen the rat race of the kitchen.
Yeah. So I know what it's all about,
There was a customer, Vanessa, the chef, and then she used to come in here. She has the curly hair. She drinks like White Claws and stuff. She actually just moved to the East Coast.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she just moved to the West Coast to be a chef. She was a chef over here, but like somebody offered her a gig like at a resort type of thing. She
Wow.
fucking did. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Congratulations on that. And I think with being a chef, it's like you have a lot of good chefs travel.
Yeah, I think it's a very nomadic profession.
Yeah.
Like if you really want to be good and well known,
Yeah. Because like to learn the style, then you like gotta go to the motherland of the style you're going to. Chefs go back to Italy, go back to France, to learn their culinary skills, and then just adapt whatever culture or Americanese that they need to do.
Right, their techniques.
Yeah. I would like to be better with my knife skills. I'll tell you that much. I should practice my knife skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy cooking, but I'm my own worst critic. I always
You
like,
also enjoy knives. Let's,
I do enjoy knives.
So
I do,
let's,
yeah.
throw that in there too.
Yeah, I'll put that out there. So yeah, but yeah. As far as fries, I don't know. Like okay, so just fresh fry, not next day fry. Fresh fry. What's the best fry fast food?
See, I'm looking at it as without any. It has to be so good. Like McDonald's fries are good, but they have to have barbecue sauce.
So then that's not. Like,
I know, but so. And In-N-Out's fries have to be animal style. Like I won't eat them any other way.
You will not get me to agree with. I'm talking not.
I know that, but you have to look at my brain and my thinking.
Yeah.
It would have to be Del Tacos. I know that's crazy, but I'm a fan of the crinkle cut. It just reminds me of being a kid. It reminds me it's very nostalgic.
Okay.
And I can eat those without any sauce or ketchup or anything like that.
Okay. I'm a Jack in the Box curly fry guy. I love me a curly fry. Because the seasoning on a curly fry, I think, is it's the most seasoned fast food fry.
I'm not a fan of the curly fry.
Really?
I'm not. You would think I would be, but I don't know. It's just I need sauce. I need sauce for a curly fry.
But it's seasoned the most.
I'm not a fan of seasoned fries either. That's my other thing. Yeah.
Then why don't you like Carl's Jr.? Because they're like the least seasoned fries.
Because their fries are garbage. We just went through a whole 10-minute segment of.
But you're like your words like are different than what they were before. I'm like, I don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna get it. You know what?
Abe, fresh fast food fry. What's the best fresh fast food fry?
Get fast.
In-N-Out? How dare you?
In-N-Out.
They have the worst fries.
They have the worst fries. Just pack up your gear.
They are
We-
the worst.
Look, I have other people. You gonna tell them to leave too? I don't think so.
McDonald's has the best.
Fresh and salted.
Burger King has
McDonald's is
Burger King. I haven't had Burger King's fries.
Burger
so
King has a really good.
her own company's fries. She
well, they
doesn't sound
suck. They get cold immediately.
If they're fresh, and they're hot, and they're not
Potato
like
sticks.
hard.
I was saying a curly fry. I like a curly fry when it's fresh. It's fucking the most seasoned fry out there. That's just me. I like flavor.
Best french fry I ever had was in Maui at a joint. Oh my god, they're so fucking good.
We're talking fast food, not restaurant fry.
I know, but
Fast food. But yeah, that's your best fry.
best fry in the world.
In Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, let me just go. I gotta go try some fries.
I know.
I would love to have that much money where I can just. You know what? I'm gonna go try some fries in Hawaui.
Hey, we're going October. You want to tag along? No problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys going?
I can fit in a suitcase. I could be a carry-on.
What
could be a
island?
carry-on.
You carry on?
Yeah.
Maui?
Because you are midget
We're
porn.
1 week in Keegan, 1 week in Lahaina. We're gonna meet Cindy and them.
Oh, yeah, because their trip got canceled because of COVID. So yeah.
So yeah, so their first day will be our last day.
Oh, okay.
No, I said, if you want to get a reception, we're all making changes dinner. Happy hour.
That's
cool.
awesome. That's awesome.
I
The
need-
Cove is a family across the country.
Yeah, it's true.
From Maui to the Cove.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bar in Hawaii that's called the Cove. You're
Yeah.
gonna find that.
There has to be.
Not as pretty as this.
It's
but
true.
Well, not now because this part.
Awesome Mai Tais. I gotta learn how they make them and bring it back here.
Have you ever had a Mai Tai here?
No, but
Oh, you're missing out. We're buying you a Mai Tai. We're buying you a Mai Tai.
Yeah. Dude. Right, bye.
Abraham.
can I make it to Chino?
Yes. Well, that's on you. Mai Tai here.
Are you driving?
No, I am.
Oh, then you.
Yeah, you're good. but you're gonna make with that the original, right? He showed me there's
Do
two.
the Trader Vic's version? I can do the Trader
Yeah. Because there's two versions here.
Valley here.
Oh.
There's two versions here, and he showed me the
You have fresh
really
pineapple, you can.
the really good one with what is it with?
It's in the orgeat.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
It's really good with
I'm
that.
intrigued with
But
this.
the one they serve at the Monkey Pot in Maui, it's got like a pineapple foam on top of it.
Okay, we're not making,
Look,
we're not making
look.
pineapple foam.
That's supposed to be the best one.
Okay.
Like at the Dole pineapple place? Or no?
Well, I'm sure it's not as good as egg.
Oh man. Have you ever eaten?
I don't know.
Have you ever eaten so much pineapple you get tired of it?
Now he's under pressure. No, when we go, we buy a pineapple, we cut it up, and it's garnished for
So my dad used to work.
vodka and what is it? The coconut rum.
Can you move the
Malibu?
But you got to point it towards them.
Vodka and juice.
There you go.
So my dad used to work for
More.
Del Monte.
You got to move straight. Look, you got to line up. There you go.
My dad used to work for Del Monte, and so we'd have pineapple all the fucking time. We'd have cases and cases. I used to just give cases away, which would be like anywhere between 6 to 8, sometimes 10 pineapples, depending on the size, just to give them away. It's just it becomes overwhelming. I'm like, oh my god.
Wasn't El Monte? Shouldn't it have really been called Del Monte? Because that should have been the capital of
Was that?
Oh my god.
of pineapple, in my personal opinion.
Well, they didn't have pineapple there. There was.
They should have moved it there. Then they could have changed it to Del Monte.
It was in Santa Fe Springs, motherfucker. I don't know what's wrong with you.
El Monte pineapple.
Exactly.
El Monte pineapple.
I'm just saying. They missed out. They missed out on a brilliant idea.
I can't do the Trader Vic.
No? Oh, man.
We're missing the orgeat.
I built it up too much.
Yeah.
It was delicious. Okay, just
Just make a regular Mai Tai. Just make a regular Mai Tai.
Prepare for this challenge.
but the Mai Tais here are good regardless, you know.
I think it's just in your mind. You're in an island.
It's true. I am a homer. You know what I mean? So every drink I go, any place I go to, it's always comparable to, okay, how does the Cove do it? Can it beat the Cove?
Come on, you guys admit the Coke's got the best specialty drink.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem.
Float that dark rum on top.
Oh yeah, that Myers dark rum is.
That happens. That happens. So okay, so I have another question. We're gonna run these questions, right?
Okay.
If you had to win a game show to stay alive, what game show would you choose?
What's that? VH1 Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
Would you?
I'd fucking kill.
I was. It's funny because I would go with the VH1 World Series of Pop Culture. I love pop culture.
Everybody's game
It
is
wouldn't have
always
been Jeopardy,
starts
I'll
with
tell you that
VH1.
much.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been Jeopardy. To stay alive.
VH1 games were like anybody would actually felt like, yeah, I could be a contestant.
I could do this. I almost set up a team, but it was only a one season show. I almost set up a team for that shit. Like I had like two guys like, dude, we can't not win this. We know everything. People used to call me for shit on movies. Like, you got music, I got movies. We're
Yeah.
fucking good.
All right, let's get the real deal. Let's get the real deal.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Let's see. Go ahead and try
The
it.
beauty of it. The beauty of it.
Yeah,
let's
go ahead and try it. Let's get a.
yeah, mix it. Get the
Yeah, really
rum
gotta-
in there. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going to put booze on top.
Yeah, a lot of people make a mistake of taking a swig of that Mai Tai before they, like, no, stir it up, because otherwise you're gonna.
Wasn't it pretty hot?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. It doesn't have the foam. Sorry.
That's
pineapple.
Like, how do you make a pineapple foam?
Yeah.
That's happy juice.
It'd be fine for whatever you have to do later on today.
Right?
No.
Maybe a little.
I've had
We
10 of
bought you
those.
that.
I've had 10 of those. So I know what
In a
this is
sitting?
like. No.
Oh, come on.
You know me. I don't
Still
like.
going to Maui, though.
Yeah, I like to drink just one thing. You know.
No, you don't. That is the biggest lie you've ever told in your life.
No, that's what I said. I don't like to drink just
Oh,
one.
I was just saying. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Actually, though, the funny part is, maybe the only thing I could drink all day is Irish coffee.
They're too slow.
I'm in my second. I might get a third Irish coffee.
So you
My thing is like I've been your friend long enough to know
That fucker's feet.
that when it comes to martini time, that's when
Yeah.
your bar it's already too late.
Yeah. Maybe one day they'll do like an espresso martini here. No need to bow
if you
before
had-
us.
if you
No
had a-
need to bow before us.
If you had to choose a game show to win so you could stay alive, which game show would you choose?
Jeopardy.
The real Jeopardy or the rock and roll Jeopardy?
The Alex Trebek Jeopardy.
Ooh.
You're a good speller. You're very good at like puzzles like that. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a terrible speller, so I was like.
I'm a good speller. Like I know a lot of trivia shit. Like I know a lot of pop culture, but like I know a lot of just trivia shit too.
Yeah.
And I could. I mean, I don't think I could streak it where I'm just gonna stay alive the whole time.
It's like,
but
I should have chosen Double Dare. I could totally win Double Dare.
oh, Double Dare.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
I totally forgot about
Physical
that.
challenge.
Physical challenge. Hey, thank you.
That show was amazing.
That was.
And then Family Double Dare. You're like, oh, dude, my family. And you look at your family like, we're so loose. We're terrible.
Just keep your footing, kid. How hard could it be? I'd never know how hard it was.
Yeah, right? Like, you know, they're slipping all over.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jeez.
It's right there. I
Yeah.
can see it.
Just grab the flag.
I always wanted to do the nose. The nose was always
the
like
nose pick?
they made it seem like, dude, regardless, you're gonna win. If the final thing was the nose, it was like it was rigged. You know, I was like, fuck it, the nose. Of course they're gonna get it. Like, you're gonna get that flag. Oh.
No, because you had two nostrils. If you picked the wrong nostril, you're fucked.
No, I thought you could pick both.
But a lot of people didn't.
No, yeah, because you just like you had so much time to get,
Yeah.
you got to work it as fast as you can. So
But it was 60 seconds.
I was going
right?
like
They gave you
this.
a minute? How much did the time? I forgot how much time they gave you because
I
there
do
was
like-
there was 8 obstacles.
I want to say like 2 minutes maybe.
It was 2
was-
minutes.
yeah.
Obstacles. And then you had to rely on your partner. Your partner had to be just as good. Like
Yeah.
you know, like
I don't know. It's all
honestly,
it's all
I
very.
I love you, but I don't know if I'd choose you as my partner.
You shouldn't. You
Yeah,
shouldn't.
I don't think I could choose you.
Like yes, we're in the lead. Where's Albert? He's at the bar. What? Did he know?
He's talking to the sound guy.
Yeah. It's that. That's actually a very accurate representation.
I would love for them to bring that back. I loved Double Dare.
Double Dare was
really fucking good.
It should. They're rebooting everything.
And all the prizes for every obstacle that you get, all the prizes you could win.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wanted them all.
So okay, and I don't even care about the show right now. I'm just like dating myself, and I had this.
I date myself every day. I'm dating myself on Wednesday.
So there used to be this show on the weekends. I think it was like after like Saturday morning cartoons, right?
Okay.
Where it was like a group of 3 kids, and they had to answer questions, and then after team won, there was a row of prizes in the background where you had to like just smash, like hit the button for prizes you wanted to win and stuff like that. And you had to win. Does anybody remember this show?
Oh, that doesn't ring a bell.
If anybody remembers how I described this at all, please let me know.
Just call in right now.
Yeah.
Well, you can't call in.
Operators are standing by.
Drinks
You
towards
can slide in
by.
the DM. You can go to the email us. There's several ways to contact us. Please let's contact us.
I mean, we could still do phone calls here. We have that capability,
Yeah.
but we would just need for both of you guys to have headphones, and we can do that, just so we could hear the caller. I could hear the caller, but we do have. I did create this in order for us to have a call in if we really wanted to, but that's just awesome stuff.
So Diana chimed in. You know, our friend who
Your friend,
my friend,
your friend.
Well, she's our friend. Well, she's our podcast colleague.
Oh, okay. I thought the other Diana.
What's that? No, Diana. No, yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Is she still around? I mean,
Do you really want to go
No.
down that
No.
rabbit hole?
No, I don't.
We're not going down the rabbit hole.
I won't.
No.
Wonder
That
Woman.
rabbit hole.
Wonder Woman Diane.
Yeah.
Diana Prince.
no. We're talking about this girl that hit on me or whatever. We hit on each other, but it didn't work out.
You'd have to go back to watch the episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
catch up, and you can catch up on all of our episodes.
Yes.
We are on
Boom.
Spotify. We are on iTunes.
Captain Segway here.
Drinkswordsby@gmail.com. Go ahead, click the link for all those streaming partners and hit that subscribe button.
Okay, so Kenny's podcast partner.
Okay,
Last
yeah.
Lefty.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yes, okay.
So she says her topic for their show is going to be moving.
Moving?
Moving.
Like
So-
physically moving?
Yeah.
It's it's a gift and a curse moving. I'm currently looking at moving as well.
You've mentioned this.
And the only reason why I want to move is just to be closer to work because the drive to my job is it's killing me. It's not fun.
That one day a week
That
commute.
one-
That's,
You're absolutely right. I know, like my one day. I'm like,
Yeah.
Too much for me.
Yeah.
the 6 days I've got my feet up, and then tomorrow I gotta
I
drive.
didn't even think about it like that. I just look at that one day. I'm like, fuck. How do I even do this?
You got people.
You really were never made. I don't know how you survived the army or the Marines. I don't know how you survived.
I got out. The moment they're like, you did your time. I'm out.
But like, I don't know how you made it that far.
I had no choice. That was I just took it day by day.
That's the thing. Is like you don't have you have a choice.
I
Right?
was a different person then.
Like
You know what I mean? I was
you don't have
young.
responsibilities. Like you have the most basic responsibilities.
Rivera, go do a 30-mile hike.
Really? I'd be the guy like, dude, I know how much vehicles that we have are up and running.
Yeah.
Do you think that's realistic? I was too logical with them. They're like, you don't get it. And I'm like, you don't get it. This shit wouldn't really be fucking happening. And that's why I had to get out.
And that's
They're
the
like,
perfect thing. Is like, dude, my drive. It's 1 day a fucking week. Now imagine what I had to do when I was like. I was driving from fucking. I used to drive from West Covina to Anaheim, and then drive from Anaheim to LA, working 2 jobs, back to West Covina. It was just this fucking thing, 5-6 days a week, and you're complaining about 1 day. I'm like,
Maybe 2.
maybe 2. Yeah.
maybe 2.
But I do drive to Anaheim on Sundays, but that's a completely different drive. It's
Sundays is easy.
I know, it's 30 minutes. It's like, I could do this.
Yeah, dude, driving to Anaheim during the weekday. Horrible.
Oh, yeah,
it is god awful. It is god awful. That 57 freeway is just like it's cursed.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe this is why the Angels don't have any fans because of the
Nobody can get there.
Because nobody can get. I'm like, maybe they're all secretly in traffic
Their attendance spikes on the weekends.
Yeah.
And then,
to like 3,000 people
and then flattens during the week.
to 1,000 people.
Dude, now imagine if there's a baseball game while a hockey match is going on and the Ducks are playing. Dude, that traffic is
It's horrendous.
because
Forget
they're on the same street, so
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
JT Schmitz is like fucking popping. You know what I mean?
Say JT Schmitz?
Yeah, right there.
JT Smith is actually a really cool place. I'll go back to Graham.
Right across from the pond and
Graham?
the exit of the Angels. Duh.
I haven't been to Angel Stadium in a long time.
Really? You claim you're a fan? You don't go to the mother? I go to the motherland.
I don't think you have to go to the games to be a fan.
You're right, but I try to I do my pilgrimage once a year.
Your pilgrimage, okay.
Yeah, I mean I did it. One of the best things was I did it. By the way, sports.
We're just gonna chime in.
We're just gonna go in sports, yeah.
Give me my moving. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have to move somebody this week.
We'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
Yeah, because I'm moving it right along.
We're going to sock you that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, king segue.
Right. But because for when we had to vote for the president, Biden, by the way, was our president. They opened up all the stadiums and stuff like that, and in 2020, I couldn't go, and I'm like, this is my chance to, make it to the motherland. You know what I mean? To touch Dodger
They
Stadium.
don't actually let you in the stadium, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, they let you
It was
sit there?
fucking dope, dude. I took a dope picture and everything. And so I went up there and I voted, but I was just I was like, I'm really doing this just so I could make at least once a year I go there to the stadium. But I went a couple of weeks ago and I'm going again, but I'm going to the night that we get to pick up our fan ring. We're doing World Series ring championship night at Dodger Stadium.
But you have to be there early.
I'm an early guy. When I go to the game, I want to be there as soon as the doors open. But I do it not because I'm a super huge fan. I do it because I can eat. I can get everything out of the way before the game. And the lines are really not that hectic. So that way when the game starts, and if it's sold out, I already ate. I already did I pre-gamed already.
Yeah.
Now I just get to watch the game. And I'm doing another just me by myself, which I'm starting to really kind of fall in love with, of just going to the game
by yourself.
Yeah.
If I use like a gold rush,
But I get to pick up my Dodger replica ring, you know what I mean? My World
'cause-
Series replica ring.
Yeah, because you wear rings.
I will wear this one. I was looking at real, because they sell fan rings.
No, we had discussed this before, and you were like, they have like different levels of
Yeah,
cost.
and the
like,
cheapest is like $600. And I was seriously contemplating buying one, but then I'm like, once I saw the replica ring night, I was like, well, this one's really, you know, with the ticket fees and everything, it's costing me $80. I'm like, $80 versus $600, plus I get to watch.
Have you already
the
bought your
game.
ticket?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, plus, you know, like I get to see the game. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I love it. Plus, I don't know my ring size. So they told me, you got to do it all online. So they're like, what's your ring size? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
So go get it checked.
Where do you get it checked at?
Go to the mall and go to one of fucking the jewelers. Like,
But then I feel like obligated to buy something there.
no, you're obligated to peruse the stuff. I go, you know what? I want to learn. Here you go. Go. Like, look. I was thinking of getting a ring. I just want to know what my size is to kind of get a gauge, you know.
But then they're just like, well,
they're gonna like, oh, you know, we have this and this and this, and you go, oh, okay, great. Okay, I gotta go. Hey guys, I want a smoothie.
I can't do that, man. I feel like I gotta at least tip them. Maybe I'll just tip them like
What?
$5.
No.
Here, man. Thanks for letting me figure out my
that's
ring size.
ridiculous.
I don't know, man.
That's
There's, you know,
ridiculous.
I feel guilty. I'm a guilty guy. You know, like I feel guilty sometimes.
I don't know. Is there a way to check? Nacho, is there a way to check ring size without actually like going to like a jewelry store?
brown, yellow, and then garnish with cherry.
That was the Trader Vic's. I don't like that.
Right?
I'm gonna Google this shit.
And that was our sports segment, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we have done with sports.
Yeah, well, what is going on in sports? Football is starting a preseason.
going on right now.
Does preseason matter?
Soccer started today.
Yeah, we go through this every year, but does preseason matter?
I mean, only the Raider fans.
Because that's when they have their fantastic season. That's when they're like,
We're undefeated. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bro, calm it down.
Where all the big.
No, I mean, it's good to watch. Just kind of get like a teaser. You know, it's like an appetizer to the NFL season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's nice to like kind of that. Soccer started. Premier League is on right now. I get to watch Spanish soccer because it's on ESPN.
that's the
Plus.
best soccer.
Yeah, for me. I mean, I enjoy it. No, it's
Oh,
soccer.
I thought you meant soccer in Spanish.
No, I'm talking about the Spanish league in
Gotcha.
Spain.
Gotcha. I thought you were just talking about soccer in Spanish in general. I will only watch soccer in Spanish.
Russell and
It's.
Sam Elliott.
I mean, I speak Spanish,
No,
not
I mean,
professionally,
that's not-
but I just like listening to it.
I saved the thing on here that she.
Oh, there's the first thing that comes up. Oh, can't be loaded. Okay. How to find your ring size?
$1 billion idea. We make a ring size app.
There is an app.
Is there?
Yeah, I just looked at it. 3
Fuck.
easy options to find your size: quiz, take a quiz, or app, use app, or print it. Yeah.
Is one of the part of the quizzes? Do you eat red meat? It's gonna bump up your.
Do you bloat?
Yes.
Do you have the gouts?
Abraham must know his ring size because he got married.
He has a ring.
He has a ring. Let's see. Do you think this will be fun? Do you think what his ring that he's wearing?
okay.
Where do you think that fits on your?
So I heard a old wives' tale where the ring size is the size of like, well, for women anyway, like the size of your foot.
No way.
Yeah.
That can't be true because my feet are like small, like 6.
Well, you have fat fingers.
I have manly fingers. But what?
I'm just looking right now. You're like, yeah.
Oh, but I think
You got
one of
man
those.
hands.
But I think, Abraham, real quick, what ring is your ring? A work ring or is it a real ring?
Work ring.
Oh, is that rubber?
Yeah.
What size are you on your ring? Or just do you know what
11 or 10 and a half?
11 or 10 and a half?
What's your size?
13.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you take that off really quick?
Yeah.
Can you take that
I
off?
mean, yeah.
Can you take that ring off real quick? We're gonna see. We might ring size based on that ring.
It's because we're talking. He
What
wants
size is this?
I think it's either 11 or a 10 and a half. I don't remember.
This is.
I'm a little bit bigger, so
You have the wrong finger.
I know. But I'm trying to get a championship ring. But
So we're talking about Dodger Stadium's having like a replica ring.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So he's going and he has to figure out what his ring size is.
it's a little snug on this one. What size is this?
Yeah, 10 and a half or 11,
So I might have to get 11 and a half.
maybe.
Okay. You want to try it?
No, I don't.
Okay, sorry.
I don't want to try another man's wedding ring on.
I mean, that's a work ring though, so it's.
Still.
Does that say anything,
God
or
forbid
does
you
that?
actually go
Yeah.
to what I told you to do.
Yeah.
I told him, just go to a jewelry store, have him size your fucking
Yeah.
ring, look around for like
They've
5
got
minutes.
the thing. They'll just tell you exactly.
All right.
This is A and J out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's like, I want to tip him. I'm like, dude, why?
I don't know. You're getting something free, but at the same time,
It's
it's
a
like
ring
you're not
size.
going to purchase.
They're
It's
they're
not.
not giving you gold.
It's just like going to Best Buy and being like, I saw this TV online. Let me look at it
Hey.
for reals.
Their overhead
So
is
you tip them at
astronomical.
Best Buy?
They're making money.
What's that?
Do you tip him at Best Buy?
No, but I'm not. You know, I feel guilty.
Like you
That's-
buy a CD just because you feel guilty?
I'll buy a CD. Yeah. If they well,
Do they still sell CDs? I haven't been to a Best Buy in forever, so I don't know.
I
Like,
wanna
do
say
sell
they do.
DVDs and stuff?
VHS recorder. I got a bunch of.
Yeah, I want to get a VHS DVD recorder. I do need a DVD for sure.
Didn't that thing, it's a DVD day before the pandemic? What
I-
is that, a year and a half ago?
DVD day?
There you go.
It's something.
I don't remember this.
Record Store Day. It was Record Store Day. I do need a DVD player. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
like how records have come back, but CDs haven't. Like records, like has a big thing. Now.
Yeah.
You can buy vinyl and all everything. But nobody's like, oh, I didn't buy the CD.
Yeah.
So-
there's always little tweaks here and there.
But sports.
Yes, as we were in our sports segment, talking about championship rings. You know what? I would still consider buying a real replica championship ring rather than buying the real one.
Yeah, because like, what is this replica made of? Like how
I don't know. I'll find out. I'm excited though.
when is it?
Wednesday?
Oh, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I actually have to help somebody move on Wednesday.
Okay. Okay.
Segway.
Segue. That was the. We're done. We're done with sports.
Well, sports, it's because right now sports is so far in between. You got basketball preseason, it's NFL preseason, it's soccer league just started. A lot of people don't watch soccer like some of us do.
Uncultured swine.
Baseball still like another like
LAFC.
60 games from
dare you.
fucking from playoffs, and that's another fucking like 2 months. You know what I mean? Baseball's just too fucking long.
It's not long enough.
We've had this, I'm gonna punch you in the face right now.
I loved so a couple days ago the Dodgers twice had 2 rain delays, and on the Tuesday rain
Obviously,
delay,
it wasn't here in LA.
yeah, it was in Philadelphia, and it was great because for the first one I was at my mom's house, and I watched like 4 Dodger backstage TV shows of them just with cameras. I love what they've done with like channels that are just devoted to that specific sport.
I love that you're ignoring your mom at her house so you can watch Dodgers.
No, but me and my mom fell in love with like Dave Roberts because Dave Roberts had cancer. And she's like, "Oh my God, when did he have cancer?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm finding this out with you." And we're like on this journey with Dave Roberts.
It's like it's like a daytime soap opera with
It
Dodgers.
is.
Like, oh my God, he's got cancer.
See ya.
Bye guys.
But, yeah, thank you.
Who knows you fucking read. That's the purpose. Not get that.
Go Chargers, by the way.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Are they playing a SoFi?
Playing SoFi. Well, where else would they be playing, David?
Well, I mean, they're both teams playing
yeah.
SoFi.
Who's the home team?
The Rams.
How much are tickets should go?
I wish I could, dude. If I damn family obligations, you know.
Fuck the family.
What would it cost?
That's just me. That's
Would
just
it? Would it? If someone offered you sweet tickets, would you go? Would you ignore your family and go to the game?
No, yes and no. What I would do is I would leave right now, go spend my time, and then I gotta go. do a pre-family bash,
Got it.
and then go to the game.
What if the person taking you wanted to go? Hey, let's go get some Charger swag.
I already have it.
Let's get some brand new.
All right, you paying?
Hey, sure.
All right.
You know.
Would you say fuck the family?
No, I'd be like, can I bring someone from my family? So you know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, look, I got this once in a life.
You're super nice.
I'm trying to find the price.
I mean, you've already found it. I'm just trying to.
I know.
No, but we're trying to find the price.
I want to hear you go. Yeah. Okay. Forget it.
I'm trying to bring somebody now. Like if I'm going down, I'm taking somebody with me.
Okay,
Like, you know?
and you're gonna be chauffeured in the limo or some type of.
I would do
We're
it.
pregame for 5 hours before
You got
the
it.
game.
All right. We and pre-cove, then pre-game. Done.
Prima Nocta.
Yeah, the very prima nocta. Fuck yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. You know,
Everybody has a price.
Ted DiBiase.
Oh my god, that's a nice reference. Yeah, that's a nice reference.
Yeah, exactly.
The $1 Million Man.
Man. Oh.
And Virgil.
Virgil, but I loved it when we're like, nobody has a price, and then like he's like, oh yeah, this is who I bought. And we'd be like, oh my god, he bought so and so. We didn't think they had a price. Like, damn.
No, I always loved the Ravishing Rick Rude versus Jake the Snake. You know, because Ravishing Rick Rude like made out with Jake the Snake's wife and shit, and yeah.
Not only that, but Ravishing Rick Rude, the way he puckered his like butt, you know.
Wait, what?
I'm still trying to pucker my butt like that, you know, like because he had.
You have to have a butt. You have no butt.
Bruce
I
the
have
Barber
a butt.
beefcake.
You don't have a butt.
How dare you?
I'm gonna. You want to put it on camera?
Are you very secure? in saying this?
Yes. I'm very secure in saying that you have minimal butt. You are borderline fucking Hank Hill.
No.
You need to do more squats.
Propane accessories.
Accessories.
Fuck! I got my squat game has to go.
Yeah, you get more leg game.
In mass.
You need more leg game, sir.
Oh shit!
I am secure enough to tell you as a friend, you don't have a lot of ass. I think everybody should be that friend. You should tell people more like, hey, look, you're don't stick that out because you ain't got it. Like you see the girls like all fucking scoliosis trying to stick their ass out. Like, you ain't have an ass. You're just bent back. Like give it up. Give it up.
I think in the next 5 years, like chiropractic is gonna go up again, like in popularity because all these girls like twisting their spines trying to get this, you know, like their tits in their ass. All
There's the to get into chiropractic. Yeah. Well, even that is just like all the fake butts, all the surgery. Like your back is not dealing with like you can't sleep right when you have a fake ass, right? Like it's like you're
but sometimes
teeter-tottering.
they overdo it where it's like they have like lollipop stick legs, and then they got like this bloom like their hips and this ass is just like it's like
doesn't
no,
match. Yeah, you
come
know,
on.
yeah, come on.
I'm
now.
sorry, not working.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you sleep on your stomach because you're just rocking while you're sleeping. If you're sleeping on an ass like that, you know what I mean?
Maybe it's like a gun case where it's like cut out in certain aspects of and they just pop themselves into that mold.
You
That's how
gotta
they
do memory
sleep.
foam. You gotta do memory foam.
Yeah.
It just sinks in.
So you're a firelight too?
Absolutely.
Fuck, I even forgot what topic we're on.
Run sports.
Well, I thought we were moving.
Did we?
I was gonna say, what happened to the
Those are
moving?
sports. Yeah.
Moving
Because
fucking.
I'm helping somebody move on Wednesday. I'm helping Mo move. You know,
Okay.
this week he's moving.
I-
So like I feel like I have to start working out the next 2 days just to kind of get my cardio up because moving sucks. Especially like I'm 41.
Are you somebody that anybody could call to help move? Like if I needed to move.
Look. when you say that, we have to get.
I know it opens up a can of worms. I get it.
Yeah. Because I don't want people like reaching out, like, "Hey, dude, you said you'd help anybody." Like, we're gonna have guests like chiming in. I'm moving too. Yeah, roommates, brothers. Yeah. No, there are a very select few people at this day and age where I will help move. You know, I will help you move. I'd help you move. I'm helping Mo move. There may be like 4 other people after that. And I'm not saying who, but there's like 4 other people after that. Like, dude, no, because the last time I helped somebody move, I was like, dude, I'm never doing this again. But then it's like, oh, dude, I need, this is what's going on. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Because your friends are your friends, and you want to help them to the best of your ability. But like, I am not in shape to help people move anymore.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
Are we at that age where we're paying people?
it's already not. Yes, and that's the thing. He has people move. He's paying movers, but movers are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
How much are they? I don't.
Well, it just depends. Like they charge differently. Some will charge per
Hour.
per load, per like the mileage,
Yeah.
how far you have to go from the house to house.
So you're looking at like anywhere between a minimum $100 an hour per person to like
Per
maybe-
person.
per person.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. And that's why you always call friends, But then you're also renting the truck, you're renting all this shit.
Yeah.
When we moved, it cost about $1,800, I think.
Holy shit for
was-
that one day.
The whole day we
Yeah.
got, and we made them start early, and we got them. And
Did
and
you
we
tip
still,
them?
And that's that you packed everything,
I
right?
think we did.
Because you paying them to pack is even more.
Yeah, they. No, most of it was packed already. There were a few items like, big furniture items. They had like the little cloth stuff to kind of cushion things. They put that in there for you. But no, we packed it. Well, that saved money though, because if they pack for you, then that's extra.
Yeah. So you have to pack yourself.
Yeah.
If you're like, but like it also depends on how much stuff you have. Like you would be an easier move.
Yeah.
You're a small fucking truck.
You're
Not
one
truck, but
You're one U-Haul like
Yeah. I'd get the
Mid-size
biggest
U-Haul.
U-Haul just to look
Which
like cool.
that'd be useless.
I know.
I'd be mad at you for like what the
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm like, so I could put my car in here? Duh.
But you're also in a position where like I look at what you have because I've been in your room.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're buying all new furniture anyway, so you really don't have to move anything.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just clothes and shit.
Tons of clothes.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
And my fish.
Yeah. And hopefully put the fan on so it's not dead.
Oh, I know. Poor
But
Dr.
but
Bennett.
like when you're younger, it's always cool. Like it's like, hey, pizza beer. All right, great.
Is still pizza beer the standard?
Easily
Yeah,
swayed.
pizza beer is the standard. Lunch and beer.
Yeah.
If it's just like pizza, but lunch and beer or alcohol is the standard for moving. That is your payments when you're younger. As you get older, everybody's fucking feeling their pain. Everybody's like hungover, like like, oh goddamn, I'm back.
Yeah.
I can't lift this. It's like we need the young kids to come through this. Shit.
I think maybe grill some steaks or something for me, and I'll move.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want a homemade
But-
meal and we're good.
Yeah.
But would that be like the next day or like 2 days later? Not. I mean, not.
It could be.
It couldn't be that day.
No, we're moving the grill. That's the first thing going to the new place is the grill and the refrigerator, and then you're gonna start working on that.
I get that. No, you do get a pizza beer move day. I remember one move we did. We had a Tommy's. We had Tommy's for the move. So we left some toilet paper and wipes in the bathroom just in case for the move.
Yeah.
Pizza beer, and then there's a home cooked meal later. There's a later like steak, fucking like barbecue.
Yeah.
Once things settle down, there is an invite for food later.
Gotcha.
Once you can lift a fork to your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I need a day to recover, at least
Hell
a
yeah.
day. Like a moving hangover is almost as bad as a fucking drunk
Yeah.
hangover. Because you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just hurts.
wash your hair like this and shit.
I had no idea that part could ache.
Do I need to wash my feet today? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Just let the water just get to them.
My inner thighs hurt. What the fuck's going on?
Moving day is a post-shower day. You don't pre-shower, you post-shower.
No.
No. Look, Ashton Kutcher.
Kutcher.
Mila Kunis. Like, or you could be like The Rock. The Rock showers 3 times a day.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm when I work, I shower at night because I'm all sweaty, and right now in the heat, showering at night is fucking the only thing putting me to sleep.
Well, no, because he said, look, I work out. You know, he takes a shower in the morning, a cold shower, to
Wake him up.
wake him up, and then he goes and works out, and then he takes a hot shower after his workout to loosen his muscles, and then he goes and does his fucking work, and you're working all day, so then he showers after he works.
Wow.
So he showers 3 times a day, whereas like some people are saying, okay, I don't shower every day.
Just depends on the day, you know, what I'm doing.
That one day you have to go into work.
Yeah. That's a 2-shower day, for sure.
But you know, it's like
You know, even if I shower at night, I have to when I get up, I have to shower still. Because I do, like, I will sweat at night, and just I got the crusties and the vavas probably or something. and
No,
it's just-
see, here's the thing. It's like, I prefer to shower in the morning for my day, but depending on when my day starts or what I have to do, sometimes I will shower. Oh, like you go to the gym at night, you want to shower after the gym. You don't want to wait till the morning, you know.
Right.
You know, but it's sometimes like, it's like, okay, like I'm gonna shower at night because I don't have time to shower in the morning. It's kind of like my
Yeah.
layover into like I won't
Right.
be that smelly coming into the morning type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's all for each person. So what do you think? What do you guys believe is the best shower
Email
time
us.
and or
Or slide in the DM.
or
drinkswordsby@gmail.com.
does anybody really believe in not showering every day?
And maybe while you're in the shower, let us know.
Yeah. Send us photos. That'd be great.
No.
Men, you don't have
That's
to do
the guys
that.
would say.
Only-
no,
only-
you know why? Because Isaiah would send us those pictures, and I don't want a fucking Isaiah fucking shower pictures.
Look, Isaiah, this is don't do that. Do not.
I don't need Isaiah's shower pictures.
Yeah. Last call for topics, guys.
Last call for topics.
By the way, that concludes our sports segment.
Liberty Channel.
Sports. Let me see. All right.
Did we get any last second?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Go ahead and type in topics closed so that way we get no more.
I got a message. Oh no, because like at this point, like
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah,
So
smart.
I got a.
Yeah, she just looks like everything has got to be.
I got Gina stating.
Who's Gina?
Gina Guglielmetti.
Okay.
So she says, hobo encampments with Olympic Games in 8 years. COVID babies legacy. Okay, she's giving us a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna save this for next week. And then we got Panda.
Oh yeah.
One of our first
We
guests.
need to get him on. But guys, real quick, we are coming to a close of the season. Very few shows left.
Yeah.
Extremely few. I believe 3 shows left. Maybe
3 with the
2.
possible 4. 3 with the possible 4.
No. Maybe 2 with the possible 3.
Okay, 2 with the possible 3.
2 of the possible 3 shows left. So if you want to be on the show, you gotta get in now. You gotta email us, and hopefully our schedules work out. I have a weird schedule coming up, so yeah, just let us know. We only have one more show with Abraham.
Where am I going?
Well, we're going off.
You know something I don't?
Yes, we're going off season.
You're off the show.
I mean, until next season, after football, which is in February. But on the Instagram, I don't know if there's going to be any. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell because we have so many clips.
Are we going on holiday? Is that what we're
Yes, major holiday.
Yeah, football season.
doing? Yeah.
Because we're going back to what we used to do. We used to take football season off because the weekends were always busy.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Lucky is just looking at us all salty now. So I'm like, look,
Keep it down over there.
I gotta move. Shit. He looks at shit. And I'm like, oh, fucking Lucky. Come on, dude. Like, so very few shows left. So again, if you want to be a guest or
Martin, that's it?
whatever, let us know.
All right, man.
Take it drinkswordsby@gmail or slide in the DM on our Instagram. So was there a last topic?
Well, Panda just put Brendan Fraser.
Oh yes, there's a huge movement going on, and it's an interesting movement. This is how, how like everybody right now is getting lambasted for being like not a great person. This is the exact opposite that's going on. With people are enthralled with how great of a guy Brendan Fraser is. It's more of a Keanu Reeves type movement where people are just saying that this is a good person to work with, and you know there are no bad times with that person. So that's what's going on with that. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with.
I've seen a little bit of it. I've kind of like he doesn't look the same. I think
No.
he's had some surgery, right?
He's
had
gained a
some
lot of
surgery,
weight.
and- yeah. Well, I don't think it's the weight. Like I think he's had some surgery because like he doesn't look like Brendan Fraser. You can look like yourself fatter, but like I don't know, like. If he's had some Botox or something, really, we're gonna end the show right now. We're gonna end the show. You use restroom.
We'll just edit. We'll just edit this.
He waddles. He's waddling. You know, he really had to go. He's doing like the Kegel, the Kegel fucking walk.
This Kegel muscle is what's
Kegel,
separating me, and
yeah.
you know, just being.
You know what, dude? Honestly, there's been a big push for men Kegels.
I've been told. When I was in my 20s, because you know how you're drinking a lot, and all of a sudden you gotta like break the seal. You gotta go piss.
Yeah, when you break the seals, fuck.
And they're telling you, you want to not break the seal, like tighten up your Kegel.
Yeah.
Tighten your Kegel, and it'll help you not have to go piss.
Yeah.
And I was just like, excuse me, a what? What the hell are you talking about? And they told me that muscle, and I was like, oh, okay, I know which one. I moved that one, but I didn't know what it was called, you know?
Yeah. I've done it voluntarily, with not knowing what I was doing.
Been doing it all these years. I was like, oh, they'll say, if you strengthen it.
Because like doing like Kegels is like trying to not to shit yourself. It's like
Yeah.
it's a clinch. It's a clinch. Strengthen the muscles.
It's probably the strongest muscle in your body.
Yeah. We're building.
You know, isn't it the only muscle in your body that is always constricted,
I don't know.
or maybe it's a sphincter muscle.
I would assume it's a sphincter.
Maybe it's the sphincter that I'm thinking of. Yeah, that muscle is always.
Yeah, because it's just not letting
It's a-
shit
yeah.
out, literally.
You have to relax it in order to take.
Yeah, you have to like.
But everything else in your body, you have to constrict to move, and that
Yeah.
one's already just. All right.
Keep on going. Okay. Oh no, we're talking about Kegel exercises and stuff
Kegel
for both your penis and
Yeah,
your
it'll prolong your sexual endeavor.
I just felt like Chief Wiggum right now, where I'm like, continue swimming naked. You know what I mean?
I remember that episode.
You know where they get the pool, and Lisa's like all vegetarian, and they're having a barbecue, and she's like, "Don't worry, I brought enough gazpacho for everybody," and everyone's just like, "What the hell?" Anyway,
Have you ever had gazpacho?
no,
I would like to try a gazpacho.
I've had gazpacho and beer, which is like a michelada.
That's funny, actually. That's fucking funny. That's funny. Had a beer gazpacho.
Yes.
But yeah, Brendan Fraser was technically my last topic.
Yes.
We have some other ones that we can go through next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
That should be an interview right there.
You?
About 5 sets of tits.
Yeah.
No, I'm
We've tried to have Nacho on, but
Yeah, Nacho won't sit with us.
Yeah.
Like actually get seen.
I can't sit down for very long.
it's all right.
Those hemorrhoids, man, they really flare up.
Is the hemorrhoid good or is it just sore?
You put the cream, put the cream on them. Put the
Yeah.
cream on them hemorrhoids. Are you using the fucking donut?
No, I use Vagisil.
Yeah.
So you know you're talking about like Brendan Fraser and people are good things to say about him. I was watching this news story about Matt Damon. And how he in an interview stated that he stopped using the derogatory gay slur, the F word.
Okay.
I like how they say the F word. I'm like, it's like the.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not with you guys.
Well, at this point, we shouldn't.
Yeah, you're right,
Just because if Matt Damon's getting shit, we'll fucking be destroyed.
Right. So
You really think that many people listen? Oh my God. Me and Min will be like, I'm no longer listening to the show.
ratings plummeted. Network crash.
Faggot. He said like he used faggot. I didn't know it was a slur. Honestly, for a long time, I didn't know it was a slur.
Yeah. Well, in my youth, I was ignorant. I just, But so in an interview,
different times.
he was saying that he at a dinner party he was repeating some lines from that movie with where he's like a Siamese twin with that one guy.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
It wasn't a very good movie,
Yeah.
but
Actually, I kind of enjoyed that movie. It was kind
yeah,
of funny.
I've never seen it. I
Is
know
it
what
like
you're
with
talking
Paul
about.
Rudd or somebody?
No.
I think it was
Like
Greg
somebody
Kinnear.
famous.
Greg
Greg
Kinnear.
Kinnear.
Yes.
Greg Kinnear. It was a very stupid movie, but it's like one of those stupid funny movies.
So it wasn't his character, but in there was a line, and they used the term and all that. And Matt Damon's daughter at the table got very upset that he just said it, you know. And he was saying it in a story, not saying it like to be.
Yeah.
Now, when he said it in the story, was he using his Boston accent?
I don't know.
Because that makes it, like, well, then it was a story.
And did he say wicked before?
Yeah, exactly. Then
Wicked awesome. Wicked awesome.
And so I get something about his daughter went up, wrote out something about, like some kind of contract to never say this word, blah, 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 how much it offended her.
Yeah.
So, being a loving father, and he's just like, oh, this means this much to you. From now
That's
on,
cool.
I will not use that term anymore, blah, blah, blah.
But people blew it up.
So people got mad at him because he had said it before. And so they want to just, fucking take him to just roast him.
Yeah,
Right.
extreme.
And it's just like, well, he's kind of like saying like he will never use it. He's just like
from this point on.
kind of like self-professing, like, I did use it, and I won't use it anymore. It's bad, blah, blah, blah. And people could not handle the fact that he did it before. It's like, that was the past, and he's making up for it. He's making amends and going forward from there. But it's crazy. Like, people just want blood for anything.
Yeah.
We live in a day and age where our past will come out to haunt you. And people don't believe in
I mean, fucking Facebook.
Twitter.
Facebook is taking shit from 5 years ago, a joke that I made 5 years ago.
Right.
Like, oh,
You
no.
know, it should only matter to you and whoever specifically you offended or whatever, possibly.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. It's like, look, I make jokes, and because it's just, to me, it's funny. One, I know who I can joke around with.
Yes.
That's a big thing. You know what I mean? So it's like who you can make certain jokes with, even if it's about their race or whatever. You know what I mean? So you're comfortable enough, because they know, honestly, it doesn't come from a place of hatred. And that's the bigger problem, is the people who take that and go, it's a place of hatred. It's like, it wasn't a place of hatred, it was fucking just a fucking joke.
Yeah.
And it's like a court of law. Like, I always like if I were to say the N-word, but not just the N-word. It's like, okay, so let me show you all my friends who are who are black.
Yeah.
To defend me, and vice versa. All my gay friends. It's like, dude, this wasn't out of hatred. It was just like, a big part of it is the culture we grew up in. Like, again, at our age, we grew up with stereotypes.
Oh,
Like
up the
motherfucker.
wazoo.
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
motherfucker. From cartoons to fucking
Just watch Looney Tunes. and-
Looney Tunes to All in the Family.
Yeah.
we it was something. So we're hard pressed to change what we grew up with. I mean, you can learn now and different, but it's like, you can't tell me, like, even the fucking whole my verbs are, or all this bullshit. I'm like, look, dude, if I say something and I offend you, let me know I did it, and I'll apologize.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, it's hard pressed for me to just say, oh, they, them.
Like,
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck. You know what? If you're gonna say you're fucking a woman, I may slip up every now and then, but I will address you as a
Right,
woman, or vice versa. Because you just gotta you have to be as understanding to us as you want us to be understanding.
Exactly.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm hard pressed, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I can't change to an extent, but
Exactly.
But I have routines set in my life.
It's not an overnight thing.
No.
It's not an overnight.
And then my tolerance level of being offended is it's astronomically high. Astronomically high. You can say all kinds of things to me. And
Yeah, I've been called.
I don't bat an
almost
eye.
everything in the fucking book.
Yeah.
Almost outside of a an Asian slur, I have been called everything. From white, black, Hispanic,
Yeah.
everything. You
And
know what I mean?
I just shrug it out. Like, it just doesn't mean anything to me, those words.
And on that note, email us your Asian slurs. Attention, David.
Yeah, we can't ignore them,
Yeah,
okay?
to drinkstewardsby@gmail.com.
So give us your Asian slurs so that we may add them to all the other
Yeah,
friends.
so
I
he
have
can
Asian
go-
friends, like, and they know. It was like,
He can go full slur.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
if you have a slur that I don't know, let me know. I know. Hey, I'm up to learn a new slur.
No, you're not. You're up to.
No, because honestly, dude, I have literally walked down the street in LA and was called a spick. You know what I mean? By a homeless lady. And I'm like, you're homeless and you're gonna call me a racial slur. Mind you, I had a friend who's black and she said, look at this nigger and spick. And we're like, and we looked at each other like, hey, that's us. As she walked, this homeless lady walked in the street and almost got hit by a car. And we were going to go eat at a restaurant that's on that same street. And we're
man.
sitting on the street at this restaurant. And the people at the restaurant are like, oh, we're so sorry, like that. That's like, we're like, we don't care. Like, cause it's not the first time, it won't be the last time, but at the same time, it's like, dude, who are you as a homeless person? And again, now I'm being like, you know, homeless.
Homeless phobic?
Yeah, homophobic.
You
I almost said
the
homophobic, but
our number one demographic of listeners are the homeless. So
But no, what I'm saying is like words are only offensive if you make them offensive.
exactly.
If you don't allow somebody to get in your skin, you know, whatever color it
Oh,
is, they lose. They fucking lose. That's the thing.
sticks and stones, they may break my bones. Something will never hurt me.
That was very silent.
You're giving it like a William Shatner, like, kind of a
Right.
approach.
And on that note, we're gonna beam out with
Smug, Scotty.
The final cheers.
Final
Actually, you know
cheers.
what?
I need a Fernet.
Yeah, for that.
Yeah, Fernet's all around. By the way,
Yeah.
by the way, I'm buying the tab today.
Are you really?
Thank you for picking me up on Monday. I didn't know you picked me up till today.
So the
Oh, they're taking you and fucking and.
Yeah.
the OFC 93 or the
Oh, yeah, right.
Do it. Whatever you want, dude. Whatever you want. You deserve it.
For
You know what I mean?
No, man. I let everybody know I was gonna take you home. I told you several times.
I didn't. Well, you could have told me a billion. I didn't know. Nobody told me until today.
I made sure that you were.
Yeah,
you
sorry
were taken
about
care
that.
of. No, man. We're family.
I know.
I give you your chance too with Alyssa.
How do
She's
I
not
do
gonna watch
it?
the show. You'll be fine.
Yeah, she's not gonna watch the show.
She's not gonna watch the show.
No.
Did I tell her that I was a huge podcaster here?
I think you did.
I think you're just like,
You were here too with her?
I'm kind of a big deal.
Did I do that big deal?
My apartment smells of rich mahogany. many leather-bound books.
I have a few leather-bound books.
Leather-bound books?
Not gonna lie, I do have a few. I do have a few. Mainly Lord of the Rings.
It wasn't like, dude, I was here. I saw everything happen.
Wow, I didn't even
watched
know.
it happen.
I didn't even
I was
know.
trying to hang out with.
And it was funny because she's looking at me like, you son of a bitch. And I like, DJ was here and I kind of made my way over to DJ, hang out with him. And she's just like looking at me.
Hey, why did you do this to me?
Like, we actually screwed her over more.
Yeah.
Okay, final cheers, guys. Final cheers. Obviously, my final cheers is to you guys. Thank you guys for, putting up with me.
We've all been there. We've all
Yeah.
taken care of each other in one way or another, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you should all do. You should all take care of your drunk friends. Now, mind you,
You don't have to tolerate them, but you have to take care of them.
you either take them home with yourself or put them in an Uber. Don't let them continue to be drunk in public. Please, don't let them be drunk in public.
Hold their hair, prop them up in a position that they won't kill themselves.
Yeah.
You know,
Make sure that their toilet available.
because you, one day, if it didn't already happen then, we'll be in that same spot, in that same position.
Yeah. Chances are you've been there.
Yeah.
So that's what I had to just first shout it out. So thank you guys, appreciate it.
No worries, man. Like I said, I love it, man. There was never a point where I didn't know I was gonna have to take you home. I knew that you were that fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hid your keys from you.
I don't even know how that happened.
It wasn't hard.
Should be like, Albert, I'm going to drive you two home. Here you go. Here are my keys.
No, well, you're ready to go, and I was just like, I forgot who you were talking to, and I just saw your keys, and I just grabbed them, and I put them in the drawer, and I was just like, all right. And you were just like, where are my keys? And I was like, I'll help. Just wait till I'm off work. I'll help you look for your keys. Just chill here. Then you started walking home, and then you called me. Are you sure you don't have my keys? I was, dude.
I walked home.
Would I lie to you?
You didn't make it all the way, apparently.
Yeah.
So you're like,
back.
I was like, I don't. Where? He's like, well, I'm walking home to get my spare keys. No, Albert, just come back. We'll look for them. I don't know. We'll just, I got you, man. Don't worry about it.
Story writes itself, ladies and gentlemen.
So then I want to cheers.
By the way, this is my theme song. I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
No, we don't have a theme song. We don't have the rights to this music or any music
Yeah.
that you've heard. We don't have any rights to this.
YouTube is now filing a copyright claim on us right now. We will not make any money off of this particular
we're not
thing.
monetizing. Yeah, but I want to cheers.
Although this music does not have the express written consent of Drinks to Words by,
Exactly.
okay, to be featured on their show.
Exactly.
Okay, no. Okay, I want to cheers to anybody who's helped people move or are gonna help people move. Anybody who's hurt themselves, and the people who offer food and drink for the move. It's a shitty process altogether. Don't just assume that if they don't help you that they're terrible friends. Some of you guys have a lot of shit that heavy shit.
And some people aren't very organized. Like the movie, get your shit organized and together. Make sure that shit is rented. Don't rent it like the day of and be like left with last minute.
Yeah.
Then you still have to go get boxes and don't be that person.
You were moving.
Yeah.
Pack your shit up.
Yes.
That's why if I move, I'm paying an extra month, so I can take that whole month to move.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy
And
at
you,
all.
sir?
I'm gonna cheers to the new fantasy football leagues. Everyone's fantasy football leagues.
Is that I'm out. I'm out.
You're in
Am
the
I?
league.
You're up against Nick the first week
No
one.
way. Fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
you don't
Nobody
even know.
told me.
Although your team is what's the word I'm looking for?
Bolted up.
Bolted up. Yeah. No, but they're predicted to win.
Get the fuck out of here.
Did
Yeah.
you just hit fucking
It was just auto draft.
auto
Yeah.
draft?
I didn't even. It was like $100 for this league, and I'm like, that's too rich for my blood. I could do like $50, but
But somehow you're in. You're
fuck, I gotta call Nick and be like, all right, here's my $100. Damn it.
So may it not stress the shit out of everybody.
Don't spill on the laptop. Yep. Love you guys, man.
Love you guys.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Something I might get you.
Yeah. You want to get ready for the kids' party?
You smell minty. Thank you. It's called Eau de Fernay.
Oh, they for Nate.
Uncle Albert's been at the Cove today.
They do know about the Cove. I've already told them. Once you're 21, taking you and your mom.
My son asked me. He goes. Are you gonna pour me my first drink when I turn 21 at the Cove? And I was like, that's in about 5.5 years. And I'm like, if I can still function behind the bar,
I'm still working here.
Yeah. And I'm hoping I'm still put together, not falling apart.
Because, worst case scenario, I'll be with you.
But I was like, why don't we just sit together and have your first drink? Why do I gotta be working for you?
Well, that's like my son. I'm like I want to sit down with my son. And I know he drinks because I at his graduation, his mom's like, "Here, have a beer." I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I wanted to wait him to wait, but I was like, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I can't judge. But when he's 21, I would love to bring him here and get him a really good whiskey. This is your education.
Right.
You're not gonna get fucked up, but this is your education. I'm gonna teach you real drinking.
Well,
You're gonna drink your bullshit when you're 21 with your friends and all that shit, but I'm gonna buy you the good shit so you understand what the difference is.
because you're gonna be 21, you just want to get bargain booze.
Yeah.
You know,
You go Vegas.
you want
Jack
quantity.
Cokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what we all did.
Yeah.
We all
Wasn't
did.
interested in
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
it came from,
Fuck,
except
I was drinking Hypnotic and Sevens and shit.
oh, you God.
Bud Lights all around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
For sure.
no, I'm gonna get your palate up for this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, but I wouldn't mind, since I'm a bartender, I wouldn't mind making his, first cocktail and serving it to him.
Yeah.
Because, not everyone's...
Okay, real quick before we end the show, even though we did the franchise,
I know.
what would be the first drink you would want to pour him?
Fuck. I don't know what his... shit, I'll get my Big Mac.
La Big Mac.
Big Mac, yeah.
Le Big Mac.
I think Big Mac is a great starter drink for
Yeah,
a lot of
it's-
people.
Really?
That or the American Hustle, but I'm just not quite sure,
Why don't you do a Manhattan and something old timey?
No, it's
No.
not too strong. See,
Yeah.
see, and that was the thing. Was like when I was working security here, and women were like, "Oh, I said whiskey." We're like, "Oh," I go, "Look, try a Big Mac. It's very sweet. It's an introduction into whiskey. It's
Yeah.
not like it's a hey." I don't even really taste the whiskey, but I know it's there, and that just kind of learn into that shit. So yeah, it's great. It's a great first drink.
All right, guys. Well, let us know what your first drinks would be. drinkswordsby@gmail.com. And, of course, we are on the Instagram, so @drinkswordsby. And guess what? We are on the Venmo. That's right. Think we did a good job? Or if you just want to throw us a few fazools because you have some extra, go ahead.
Thank you to everybody who jumped on my Facebook in regards to the topics. Some of the topics we didn't get to because they're coming in late.
Cody, we could just
we will-
do I add that?
right here.
we
Let me
will-
put that in my bra.
We will use.
thought you were wearing your thong today.
Some of these topics up the next time.
I'm trying to do the
I'm gonna
Venmo.
keep this here. So thank you very much, everybody. I don't know what BBL or BBW is. I know what BBW is, but I don't know what BBL is. So I'm gonna hit up
Bell Bib DeVoe?
Israel.
BBD is Bell Bib DeVoe.
What a-
BBD, not the-
Want to be big,
Double
beautiful
double?
ladies?
Yeah, East Coast family. Yeah.
Aisha. Hashtag Aisha.
Aisha.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Aisha. We play Nintendo.
We ate cereal. Eating cereal on a first date.
I would have loved to have played Nintendo with a girl. Because, my years of playing Nintendo was all just guys.
But you know what I mean? It's like, are you competitive and you just kick the shit out of her? It's thinking like
Or no, what you do is the
you play
move.
Contra. You play
No,
Contra,
the
make sure you
move
just-
is you.
With the code.
Yeah.
We'll win this together.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I thought the move was you go out, you pick a game together that you both don't know.
At Blockbuster.
Yeah, that way
You
it's
rent the
all-
game at Blockbuster.
Oh, wait, Blockbuster was doing Nintendo games.
Didn't have Nintendo games?
No.
We gotta go, guys. We gotta go. We gotta go.
All right, we're gonna keep going. All right, have a good one, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, take
Bye.
it easy. We are out of here. Later.